before we go ahead, so let me just introduce our moderator here. We have Ms. Namtip Laonuan. This lady in white. Give a big hand to Ms. Namtip. This lady, Namtip. And we also have our new moderator today, Ms. Lalinthan คุณนิกกี้นะครับจะนั่งบนสุดนู่นเลยครับ so Mr. Adam Wang, maybe you can sit yeah and also Mr. Dr. Om Rajbhandary, and Miss Nok will be over there. So now we will have our session, and this session will be something very interesting for us. This session will be update on innovation in real estate technology. So we will discuss about what are the new innovative real estate and not innovative real estate technologies, and can real estate professional afford to tap with technology, and will AI replace real estate professional? So we have 3 speakers here, and we have คุณนก Lalinthan Sawatdiwat. She will be our moderators. We try to utilize our FIABC board member, FIABCI-Thai board members here. So let us give a big hand to, okay, so Ms. Noki is for the next session. So now Mr. Clayton Wade will moderate again. Okay, so let's give a big hand to Mr. Clayton Wade, please.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Nice to see you. Let's see, we're talking on updates on innovation in real estate technologies. We want to discuss what are some of the new innovative real estate technologies that are out in the market today. We want to discuss, can real estate professionals afford to tap into these technologies? Are they available to everybody? Okay. And will AI replace real estate professionals? This is a question many of us are asking ourselves. Mr. Adam Wang from Singapore Estate Agents Association. Would you like to start for us?
Thank you. On the questions on what are the new innovation in terms of real estate technologies, I would say that PropTech has been around for the last couple of years for sure, but PropTech has been ever evolving. Okay, PropTech has been ever evolving. We see the high adoption of agents using property listings portal, as well as how the property listing portals have evolved themselves, including introduction of marketplace. Okay, introduction of marketplace, so as to gather more of the consumers' data and the consumers' liking as well. And not just how PropTech has changed, we also see the evolvement, especially on adoption of AR and VR. I think very much fueled during the pandemic. So during the pandemic time, when in Singapore itself, because Singapore is a really, really small place, so we are very, very used to physical viewing of real estate properties. But since since COVID hit, so viewing became a issue physically. So we see a high adoption of viewing through not just photos or videos, but using of virtual tours as well. I think not just on virtual tours, we see more adoption of using things like aerial drones to map out potential how a site can be turned into a home, and also the illustration for home buyers on how these homes may turn out to their likings, right?
I'm curious, Singapore is a very advanced and sophisticated real estate environment. So you've got a lot of people that are very savvy to AI and the new technologies. A lot of us are starting to notice, since AI has come out, that there seems to be in some arenas some bias somehow that has been programmed into some of the AI. Do you find anything like that in the real estate sector?
I think the real estate sector has also evolved very much, adopting highly on AI. We see the needs on generative AI and ChatGPT, especially high adoption from the agents, and not just the agents itself. Property listing portals have also made use of generative AIs and ChatGPTs to basically communicate with the home hunters, the homeowners as well. We see that agents are adopting using generative AIs, creating their own chatbots to reach out to potential clients out there, right? So I think technology is something whereby we will definitely have to adopt it and actually evolve ourselves to the ever-changing IT changes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Sunil, I got a while.
Oh, so this is after a lunch session, so most of you must be sleepy, but we'll try to wake up you with these all technologies, jargons. So first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Rajbhandary. I'm from Nepal. I have been involved with this Thai Real Estate School of Business as a board member too, and I have been attending this FIABCI for many years. And this is one of the platform that gives us unite in the real estate landscape altogether. So this is a very, very important platform for everyone who are into the real estate, especially. So coming back to, as far as the Nepal is concerned, the real estate landscape is very conservative, and we didn't have any new technology that has been adopted in Nepal market for the customers, for the developer, for the real estate professionals. So it's just 20-25 years back only we have started formal real estate sectors. So in just sitting with Singaporean friends to talk about this, all technology jargons might be not fair for me. But anyway, I have visited Singapore also last time, and I was really impressed with the technology that has been adopted by the Singapore real estate fellows. So we must learn many things from them. As far as after this this COVID pandemic, then the landscape of the real estate has been changed a lot. So whether you like or whether you don't like it, you have to go through with the technology. That is the first and foremost things that has been. So in these things, one is very AI as well as the big data that will show you how the market trend is, and it will give you the real expectations or informations that is available into the market. So that is one very very important issues accepted by the market these days. And the AI and the data shows that who are your potential prospect, as well as AI will give you the recommendation also, which property might be good for you to make a decisions. Like there are GLOs and even the property valuations also. You will get the proper valuations of the property which you are looking. So this AI and data bank gives you these things. And second is VR as well as AR. And this is virtual reality tour. You can see from the home also. You don't have to go physically and see the property. But still then the AR will gives you more with the time monitoring factors also. That is the most advantage. Another, these days, you have a 3D printing also. So at least you will be able to understand what exactly it is what products that you are looking after. So these are the advantages of the technology. Another is the this blockchain and contracts now. So with this, the misunderstanding and the terms and conditions all will be transparent. So it will be more easy to do and to minimize the misunderstanding between the clients and the seller. That is also another, like he has already mentioned about the markets available, the property like these sort of things. And another is the Internet of Things. That is a smart housing concept. So most of the people are preferring for these in terms of the security aspect, in terms of the smart home appliances that makes life more easier, no? So we are becoming a lazy also. We are completely depending upon all these things. So these are the advantages of the technologies that the young and innovative peoples are looking after. So finally, like a 3D printing and the automations that makes constructions also, the building constructions also consumes a less time, as well as the accuracy of the constructions will be done. So the projects can be completed in a very limited time also. So in my opinion, these are the things that with the technology advancement after this, the new world in the real estate has been adopting. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Om Rajbhandary,
Yeah.
correct? And my apologies.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, you say a lot of the technologies are new and coming in. What is one of the technologies that agents in your country have picked up?
In our country, the earlier the product selling, like it's very interesting example. We starting the property exhibitions in the year of 2009. So that time, what we did is that we did a mock-up building access in the exhibitions. So in 2009. Now today, if I remember, is that going to possible? So makes us so many days to prepare and showcasing that for the audience now. So then slightly it has been changed into the model preparations, then into the TV preparations. Now it's completely a prospect generating trend is completely changed. So these are the advancements from that time in a 15 years of time. Especially these days after this COVID, the scenario landscape of to get the prospect, to generate the lead, and to show them the properties in a digital. The only platform that has been used even in Nepal is digital only. So in that sense, we have changed a lot in the real estate landscape.
Definitely moving along.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good. Thank you very much. Now we have Ms.Melinda Litt, and you are the president of PFRESPI. Would you like to talk a little bit about updates in innovation?
Yeah, of course. In the Philippines, since before pandemic, the IA or the artificial intelligence is introduced in all the real estate agents. The structure of our real estate profession is that we are the licensed broker and we have the real estate agents. So meaning they are the accredited, but they are not the licensed one. And we are, of course, educating our agents on how the technology is coming and improving. From the very start, there was the introduction of the IA, and every agents are they are well oriented on how they will do the selling and the marketing tools. And of course, during the pandemic, we used to practice the virtual and the augmented reality, which is we are introducing to the prospective buyers what they could expect on how they can maximize the area of the, for example, the condominium. This is very common that condominium is, of course, they have the very limited space, but through technology, they can maximize the space and to make it appear that it is very relaxing and very comfortable in terms of giving the suggested furniture and fixtures and how the arrangement will be. And of course, when it comes to communication, the IA, like the chatbot, so it's 24/7 customer service. So if we got some inquiries, there is somebody who will answer and do the marketing for us. And one of those things that we commonly experience is that we found out that the young people, the agents, are the one who can easily understand the technology. And to the young ones, they have they actually they don't resist on the improvement or the new technology, but because of course maybe because when it comes to age, they can young ones is better than the young ones. So when it comes, actually, I'm a licensed appraiser. So of course, the drone and the um, other tools or the appraisal tools that we use is very effective because it uh, it helps us in terms of saving our time on how we can perform our services and to render the report easily. And of course, we have also the 3D. When it comes to the members who are also developers, they can easily project to us what is the proposed project, and then we can, of course, help the developers how to market their project through the technology, the new innovative technology. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, Philippines is also very advanced, and I can understand now you're very familiar with AI and modern innovations. What are some of the innovations that stick out in your mind that have been utilized by Filipino agents?
Um, Since we are also adopting the international standard, and we are also, some of the members are member of NAR, so we also adopting the Remax, the Zillow. So partly we are improving and accepting what is the practice international standards.
Very good. Thank you. I think we have a little bit more time here. I'd like to ask each one of you the same question and your opinion. And that's the third one. Will AI replace us real estate professional humans? What do you think?
I think I get this question pretty much often, and I get feedback from the ground, from agents, especially the veterans, on whether one day will we lose the job to AI. I always tell them the same because I train current agents. I also train agents wannabe who is waiting to take the exam. We cannot allow a technology to take over our job, but rather we should adopt technology and let technology complement our work, right? All these whiles, agents have been adopting a really pull technology, right? Using technology and wait for calls to come in, inquiries to come. So right now, what we are trying to do is that other than pull technology, we're also doing a push technology, right? So rather than to wait the inquiry come over, we actually make use of AI, ML to develop the machine learning valuation and push to homeowners, letting them know about what is the value of their properties, right? Letting them know values of their property, adopting new social media, like especially TikTok, right? Instead of waiting for customers to come and ask us on real estate knowledge, we present real estate knowledge to the consumers and let the consumers see the value that we add. So I always feel at the end of the day, AI will not take away our job, and not forgetting that as human beings, we have empathy and compassion. So that is something that we build the trust, and AI at this current moment still cannot do so. Thank you.
Excellent. I think your key word there was empathy, which is not a product of AI, is it? You know, and that's something that makes a good agent and makes for good sales, is empathy. Good. On the same line,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts?
So my thought on this issue is it will definitely help, and every country has to move as per the is with the modern technology and all these things. But as far as real estate sector is concerned, it also depends upon country to country. Like Nepal, as I already mentioned that we are in a very conservative stage of time. So AI cannot replace the personal touch. Right? So the many people, they wants to buy any property by recommendations, reference, or word of mouth. So these are the key factors. Still, AI needs to improve on that ground because people believes on, if I want to buy any property, then I will definitely look after the good words from my all nearby people or some of the experts of that field. So one is this personal touch, and second is like even into the negotiation also. So when you negotiate, it will be more easy if one-to-one, if you sit and negotiate, then your deal can be done. No, if you start doing with the technology only, then deal might not happen also. And another is for any properties, whatsoever the data that we fit into the AI, that will only generate. But as far as the local insights are concerned, that the local people will know more than the machine AI. So with that aspect also, it is very important for the country like Nepal and even for this also. And another is the trust factor. And in real estate, if you see everywhere there is a problem. Everywhere there is a problem. So problem can be resolved just by having a dialogues. It's a human touch. So if any dispute, if you sit down and start discussing on that subject issue, then problem can be solved. Yeah. So with these factors, and another is in real estate, most of the people, they buy in a trust basis. Like I have been working as a developer for more than 25 years, and I have sold more than 6,000 properties of my own development. Now these days, I don't deal any properties with my customers. My team will deal, but they knows that it's of my property. So at last, after signing also, they just wants to come and say hello to me. So that's a trust and ethics, though. So with these all factors, it will take time, but human relations, all these things are important.
I totally agree with the two gentlemen. Of course, the technology cannot replace the we as professionals, because I believe that the technology, like the A1, the artificial intelligence, they have the predictive analysis, which is the A1 algorithm, that we have the database there. They have the prediction of the value. They have the prediction of the human behavior. But at the end of the day, we as human, we have the common sense. Of course, we have our heart, and we are known because of through word of mouth. Of course, the trust and confidence of our clients and with our colleagues, that makes us successful in our career. So it is a symbiotic that technology will help us. Likewise, we human, we have to feed the necessary information for us to get the right input, the right output. So whatever the correct input, it will give us the correct output. Thank you.
On the primary basis.
Thank you very, very, very much. That was very good. I guess we've learned a lot today about the innovations being used in real estate. And I think the one takeaway I've gotten, until the first robot walks into your office and wants to buy a house, I think we're still in control. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Any other comments any of you'd like to make? Okay, we're good. We gave a lot of information today. It was very, very good. Appreciate it. Let's give a hand for our speakers here today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, our speakers, for a distinguished, excellent presentation today. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Mr. Pontep to give the token of appreciation to our speakers. In the meantime, if you have some time to take some break, you could go and visit the booth around this room because we have about 21 booths from international countries and also in Thailand.